Shoo-wee, this is already going pretty good.
All right. So first off, we're gonna set radios. So Johnson's radio is gonna be Block 5, Channel 2. My tank is gonna be what? My radio is gonna be Block 1, or correction, Block 5, Channel 1. And we'll just leave it at that for inter-tank comms. I'm not sure why we'll really need them.
Don't the tanks have their own intercom?
We do.
Yeah,
but
Corporal Storm, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the tanks do have their own
I know.
internal comm.
I know. Just
we should probably do a short range.
Yeah, I already
way.
know. What we're gonna do with the 152? Everyone just get on 17. They won't be able to use their radio, so it doesn't really matter. Just get on frequency 17 or channel 17, and that'll be it for platoon comms.
You said channel 17 for the long range, correct?
That's platoon comms, yeah. So I should only be hearing Johnson.
Radio check, Johnson.
I don't believe the 152 has 17 channels.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Radio check. 152.
Oh, there we go. It's the knob.
Yeah, 152.
Got you, love. 5 star.
I can't hear Johnson on the 152.
Can you hear me now?
Block 5, Channel 1.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can. That was good.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Make sure you check your radios now, because us
Why am
disabling
I
Anchor to
surrendered?
hear Farron may have fucked up the radio.
I've never seen it do that before,
Yeah, I've
but
never
it's worth
seen you do
checking.
that either. Yeah, everyone should be fine though. Just listen in on 1-7 if need be. But I only want to hear Johnson on it. If Johnson goes down, obviously next guy in the chain of command, just let me know, and then
Ratcliffe.
Yeah.
and then just respond over the radio. Because sometimes we'll take a shot through the turret, it'll kill the TC, but it won't kill the gunner or the driver. So
You're second.
just be aware of that. And make sure after every engagement, if you survive a Sable round or an AP round, just make sure everyone's still alive, so that you're not confused as to why the tank's not moving or why people aren't talking. So just be on top of that stuff, and we should be all right.
All right, so I guess we'll be 2, you be 1.
Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference for this, but yeah, we can just leave the call signs at that. I would make a detailed plan of where I would want us to go, but I don't know which location we'll be spawning in at, since there's 5 of them. All I can really say is, Johnson, just make sure you're looking around for defilade, and don't go over hills, because you will die.
Who's their gunner?
I think they have York.
Oh, we're fine, guys. Don't worry.
So York's a decent shot. Depending on who, their TC is Miller, so we should be fine. I'm more worried about York than Miller.
Make no assumptions, ladies and gentlemen.
So we're just going to
Regardless
use
of
our
the
numbers
crew.
to our advantage. First person to take first tank to take contact, just like gets to cover, and then the second tank comes in and flanks, or
Yeah, just survive. Just survive the initial attack. If you see them before they see us, I don't see that happening, since they're probably going to be looking. They're going to be camping somewhere, for lack of a better term. They're going to be in defilade, turret down, hold down. So chances are they're probably going to find us first. If that's the case, then try to look for cover. Make sure that you're traveling along routes where cover is easily accessible to do just that. But report it in first so that we know where they are. And then the second tank, whichever one it might be, can move in from a flanking position and hopefully just shoot them in the rear, and that's it. Always try to be within quick reaction range of the other tank.
Storm, we're up going to be in Sophia area.
All right, roger that. So this side kind of sucks for us. I don't really want to head to the peninsula because it's all really open there. Johnson, do you have any ideas?
Look,
Because the contour lines are all pointing towards the road, so would it be kind of open. But if we can rush, no, actually, Sophia's on their side of the map, so they'll probably spot us.
Well,
If we were
I
to-
mean, what would they do? Like, let's start from there. What are they going to try and
So,
do? Because they've
they
got an
have-
awesome hill over here.
Well, if they're on the hill, then we can see them from all over the map. So I doubt they would get up on that hill. So approaches of Defilade, obviously the shore, they're completely covered from the right-hand side. So you'd only be able to see them from this little area. But that particular area is terrible for us because we have to get up on top of that peninsula. So they'll be able to see us along that entire approach as well as their spawn. So that would be a good approach for them. Also, they could just run directly into the town.
I mean, we also
since-
have this over here because this line blocks us from anything coming this way. If somebody's hidden in here, kind of just poking up and out. Same thing right here. We got this little hill or valley, whatever you want to call it. So one tank can be firing cross while another one's up here, keeping us as far apart from each other as necessary. So they can't get off quick shots between two tanks.
There are buildings right here, but they look like pretty small buildings. There's a church, small little compound, so we might actually be able to get into that area relatively safely. So what do you want to do, Johnson? You want to head up to a little compound there, see if you can find an area?
No, you guys suck.
Well,
They can hear us, just so you know. So turn your volume down.
why are we that close to each other?
Yeah, they're like 20 meters over that wall. But yeah, that's really it. So they really have. If they go straight down the middle, then they'll be open. They'll be visible from the entire map as well. So, I would see that as their two main approaches. So Johnson, I guess, try to find a position here if you can very quickly, and then let me see. I'll see if I can find a position somewhere in this area here. Hopefully we can have eyes across the map like that.
So the nice thing is the other team is marking on the map for us.
I'm pretty sure that's deliberate.
Yeah. I was just making sure it wasn't one of us, and I noticed it was York.
We better get mounted.
Yeah.
No, you
yeah.
can't teleport while in a vehicle.
Oh, he already moved 2 vehicles, that's right. I just noticed that.
Who's my other guy? Eversman?
Yep.
All right, guys, go ahead and hop into your tank. Saber 1 on the left, and Johnson will be on the right. All right. Crew mount.
Did McGahee just get in this? Oh, wow.
Mount.
Can you not accidentally shoot one of us, please?
Johnson.
Jeez.
Sorry, he said we didn't have guns, so I just got in, hit a trigger. Alright,
What's the laser range key?
should be
Let me know if you see anything, Johnson, and good hunting.
Confirm you too. Alright, driver, take us out on the blue line, double time. Driver, coming left. Yep.
Commander, be advised, possible weapon malfunction. Diagnosing now. Problem corrected. Lasers ready. Gunner ready.
Copy that. Gunner, keep watching at north by northeast.
North by northeast, acknowledged.
Remember to turn your view settings up, gunner and driver if necessary.
Yes, sir.
Cover that.
Commander, alert! Possible tank spotted. Northeast. Northeast. Lay
1-2,
range.
tank spotted north by northeast. What's the range?
Are they in the town?
1900.
Bearing?
Permission to fire? Bearing is 044.
Bearing 044 from tank 2's position.
Commander, be advised. Range inputted. Gunner is ready to fire.
Copy, fire when you get a clear shot. If you need the driver to halt for something, you let him
Round
know.
away! Target hit!
1, this is 2, we've opened fire. Gunner says we have a hit.
Up! Away! Miss! Up! Target reacquired.
Driver, back us up about 10 meters.
Johnson,
Commander, be advised, target lost.
Track out, turrets out. We'll be up in about
0.
seconds.
Gunner,
Target
0,
spotted,
5,
target
7.
spotted. I need to reverse.
1.
Hold. Forward. Hold.
1, this is 2, we copy that, we're engaging.
Target. Down. Lasing. 1600. Firing. Commander, alert. We're under attack. Up.
Fire again. Driver, move out north. 355.
Miss. High. Up. Away. Up. Away.
Johnson, do you still have eyes on them? Do you know where they are?
Affirm from our position 059. Range 50.
Nice shot. Shouldn't have moved though.
Johnson, you're hot, Mike.
I don't hear him.
There you go. Well then, the tank that was doing the best by far and actually engaging the enemy drove out the boundaries. I am impressed.
Yeah, I couldn't get a word in edgewise over the damn radio, so I couldn't say anything about the green zone.
So did
I
we
mean, to
actually
be
get
fair, we
shot
were-
or did we get Arma?
We drove
No,
out of the green
we
zone.
drove out of the fucking zone, dude.
Ah.
Yeah, the heading you gave me
Like-
drove us right out of the zone.
Eversman apparently tried to tell us, but we were under fire, so that's
Okay.
one thing. But on the other hand,
Next time,
Johnson
Eversman,
should
if you
have.
see we're gonna do that, it's your responsibility as driver to like stop. Because if you stop, then I'll notice something. I'll be like, "Why aren't we moving?" You'll be like, "Cause you're stupid, Johnson." And I'll be like, "Oh no, okay, I understand. Thank you."
And the worst part about it is they're counting that as a kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
Even though they never got a shot even anywhere close to us.
Yeah. Are you 19 kilo, Eversman, or
No.
okay? Well, no worries. That's just a.
Mr. Johnson, how'd I do?
Yeah. I'm used to like going with Wilson, where I don't even almost have to ever talk to Wilson other than giving him a bearing now and then. So it's my fault.
Yeah, it's the same with me. The gunner just tells me to stop when he wants to get a clear shot, and that's it. Other than
To
bearing
be
from there.
fair,
And also in that
on
tank,
on one hand, Eversman probably should have stopped, but on the other hand, had he stopped, we probably would have gotten side pinned.
well,
It was
in the
damned if you
19
do,
kilo
damned if you
training
don't.
regimen, if something like that were to arise, the driver, in this case Eversman, would have known to like stop, call me an idiot, and then get us to cover until we'd figured out what.
Let's not try and pass blame here
No,
because
no,
all
no.
parties are
It's
to
not
an
Eversman's
extent
fault
involved.
at all. I mean, it's just I'm expecting.
That being said, though, what is it? Fucking.
It's my fault for expecting that of Eversman when he's not in the 19 kilo.
I actually completely
my
forgot
fault.
about the green zone until we were about to cross and was
I
trying
didn't
to
even
say something
realize
over
that
the
was a
radio.
thing.
Yeah, Theron said something about it, and it was like, "Oh yeah, there's a green zone right when we were about to cross." And I was like, and I was gonna say it, but the radio kept blasting in my damn ears, so I was like, "All right, I'm just gonna try to stop," but those tanks don't stop.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not your fault at all. It's mine. It's just
Oh, Johnson, how'd I do?
you did good. Yeah, I mean, that other tank could have blown up sooner, but you know that's just life.
Dude, I was hitting him left and right in the front. That take ought to be pretty fucked up.
Were you hitting the front or the turret ring?
We were hitting a combination of the front, the hull, the turret.
See, there's
We
an
were
issue
pounding
with our
into
tank
him.
is that our turret sucks for the TC. I mean,
Mhm.
the closest
The
I
thing
can
about
see
it
in
is
is
that
like
we were getting
2x.
good hits for being a tank, full speed on the move, flooring it.
Yeah.
Like partway through, just because my view from the TCC is so useless, I switched to loader because it was more important. I never once saw the tank you could see because, I mean, jump in and have a look through the TC. It's useless. I mean, I got a 50 cal, but I can't see anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Here's
almost
what it
better
is.
just to turn out and use your binocs.
Yeah, almost.
But then I think I don't know if you have your intercom well turned out.
I don't think so. You might. You should. Because I can still see from loader, so I'll see as much as I can as a TC.
Yeah.
So I'd rather get rounds out quicker than have a TC not see anything.
Yeah, once you switch over, I had the camera on the commander just so I could use it as a idea of where you were looking, but then you realize you switch over to the loader, so I was like, okay.
Why is he not looking anywhere?
I guess we
Who
won.
won? I don't know.
Well, our guys aren't back, so
I guess that's a good point.
Apologies.
Did I do anything to you guys with those 2 heat FS rounds?
Nope, didn't take a single
Your
shot. Easy.
your
peasy.
last shot disabled my gun, but I shot your engine block before you did.
I couldn't do anything. I had to reload from the mag. All I had was HE.
All right, hold comms. Good job, everybody. Some reminders. Again, the green zone, stay in it. If you leave that border, you will be automatically destroyed.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Yeah, I thought that was you were telling that to York's tank because they were. It looked like they were.
Hell no, we
slightly
ain't
out of
outside.
bounds.
Hell no. Hell no. What the?
But then I looked at Blue 4 and Johnson's tank was no longer on the map, so I was like, oh god. But McGahee in front did very well.
Constructive
going
criticism
forward.
for maybe the next time this mission is edited. The TC's position is useless.
Yeah,
They can't see anything whatsoever.
Yeah, I
We have
can't see
a
anything at
2x
all.
zoom at best.
Can't even zoom in. I actually clicked zoom in and I saw less than I did before.
Yep, and
It
I
shows
just
you,
switched to
like, the
loader seat
actual
because it was
blue
more important at that point.
Okay.
So
Can we also get possibly instead of instantly zapped, can we get a warning that we've strayed out of the zone? Because that seems a little over the top.
Maybe like a 25-meter buffer zone says, "Hey,
Yeah,
you're
write it
about to
down and let
die."
Moreau know.
yeah, I think we put maybe the edge of the turret outside the zone and went bye-bye.
I don't know if a warning's possible. I don't know if that's something you can do in Armor or not. I will
Moreau has
say,
to code it.
yeah, also that. I will say Miller's tank did a pretty good job. You guys, when you did your assault south, The other tank had no idea where you guys were. You guys used all that elephant grass and all the
That was the
concealment.
idea.
We saw
Yeah,
the entire way there. It was all calculated.
No, it was
Never
not.
really
We
stood a
shot
chance.
you, and you guys were just. The turret was looking everywhere. We're like, oh, this is our chance.
I have
Baited.
no idea how Miller
Baited.
didn't win because you guys had no idea where he was. He came
It was
right
the
up on
auto.
your fire
We ran out of
twice.
save it. We ran out of save it. We had an auto. We had the auto reloader had to load.
From did
Well,
I not tell you
driver
they're
knew-
coming in from the southeast? Get ready.
I looked
But
southeast, but I
pretend you're
didn't see
AFK.
them at all.
Listen,
I-
for
I knew
Saber
exactly,
2 to
Especially
drive
on the
out
side
the
here.
exactly
zone,
where he was.
Saber
So that
2
I was
still did.
evading.
For Saber 2 to drive out the zone, Saber 2 still did pretty good. First to spot the tank, and first to start putting rounds down on it.
Yeah, that
You
looked
guys
very
missed
good.
us.
Everything looked really good up until the point where you went off the map.
Which
And
wasn't really.
We'll never,
We're
we'll
like, we
never
hit 'em?
speak of
I
that.
thought we killed him. 'cause
You
I
guys
was
never
flaming
hit
red.
us. You never hit us.
Bullshit.
Yeah. We,
No.
we saw a round go,
Saber
like,
2 never
really
got
You
far
far.
guys-
ahead.
Had a communication failure because
That's what we were saying.
I
We were
was
like, we
I'm used
we
to
didn't know
working
we
with
hit
other
you.
19 kilo guys, so the driver
Alright.
would know to stop. But
Hold
that's
comms.
the fault of no.
Everything looked very good. Like I said, even Saber 2 up to that point, just like Ratcliffe said, they saw it first, started trading rounds back and forth. I don't think any of them hit, but it was at a pretty far distance. But everything looked really cool. Does anybody want to? Do you guys want to switch sides?
Oh, we already did. They went Russian side.
Okay.
That auto reloader though. Oh my god.
Oh, we're all going. Does anyone want to switch with Johnson so he gets a chance at blowing stuff up?
I mean,
Try
I'll
it.
live being a TC. Like,
Well, I want you to have fun because that's also.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Other than when we blew ourselves up, that kind of sucked. Took us a
You mean when
minute
the
to figure
Russians
out what
kill
happened.
you?
I
Yeah.
think my favorite
All right.
part was when I was dead and I just heard Storm say, "You." I forgot what he said. You freaking dead or
All right.
something.
Hold comms. All right, let's go ahead and load into the map in about 10 seconds. But I'll give you guys about 2 minutes to get organized again, and then we're going to move to a different zone. It'll be the one that's south of the Salt Flats, so it's a little southwest. It's near Colo Corchi. All right, so we're going to go to that one next. Again, you got 2 minutes to muster, and then I'll do TPs. Any questions before we go into the map? All right, everybody hit continue. Let's go.
Hey, Miller.
I have the GPS up this time so I can actually see the bloody map.
That was pretty funny. I thought we were gonna lose because of that, but From actually landed a one-shot kill. So
What's it?
nice.
All the callouts wasn't helping me because I was looking left and right. Then I finally see a giant T90 bust out of a tree. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta shoot. And
Yeah,
I
they
hit it in
were
the
they
engine
were
block.
directly they were facing the driver's side, so wherever the driver port was, so direct southeast,
Yeah.
and you were looking north.
Yeah, I
which
was
is where I
looking
told
bearing
you.
33, and
Yeah,
then
I
I
didn't
heard
expect them to
behind
come
you.
all the way across, but then again, in the position, we weren't really able to move anywhere else because if we did, we just get blasted.
Get your radio set up.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
radios?
So same thing as before. I'll be Saber 1 again. So Saber 1 is Block 5, Channel 1. Saber 2, Block 5, Channel 2.
152.
The 152 is the exact same, 17.
Radio check 152.
I hear you.
Limitrally.
Radio check, block 5, channel 1.
I tell y'all what, it was like I was saying, Saber 2 was scoring some pretty good hits, being a tank, shooting sideways, going max speed.
Question.
Yeah, that's normally how we train.
Alright.
Shooting while moving is really, really, really.
Watch your voice volume, guys.
Question.
Oh, whoops.
Alright, everyone-
Hold on. We're gonna be spawning here. Hold on, let me mark it real quick. And side channel. Here, guys. It looks like we're
Two big
spawning
steps back.
slightly uphill.
Right here.
Not
Ooh,
really
that
sure
sucks. They got a
where-
big mountain to hide behind.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like we have to go this way 100%. Otherwise, they got literally this whole area to just shoot everything down here.
Now, should we split up if one's going up
Stand
high,
right here for me.
another one's kind of rushing down
Who are
low?
you talking to?
Oh, you
Yeah,
want
will
to
you
do
stand
that?
right here
I'd
for
be
me?
down for that.
Yeah, sure. I was
All
doing
right,
my
well,
mic
you
whatever.
decide
So.
who you want to go where. It doesn't matter to me.
Are you comfortable firing on the move?
Go with.
Yeah, I think Ratcliffe was getting hits or damn close hits. So
I was smacking them in the front.
cool.
Like,
All right.
Yeah,
So if you guys are comfortable firing on the move, then you guys can take the southern route. I would recommend taking a deep plunge like this. Just
70%
utilize.
of my shots while on the move at max speed was hitting.
So just take that. Yeah, take that road or that path. So you have defilade on your right, and then hopefully.
Wait a minute, isn't that the swamps there? We can
Why
go
is there only
straight
one
through there.
tank?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't risk it if it's too deep. We only have one tank.
There we go.
No,
There it is.
Okay. So Saber 2, you're over there.
2 mana.
All right, crew mount.
Let's hope this.
Oh my god, the viewports on this are worse than the Abrams.
Oh. Wow, at least this TC has optics.
Gunner system check.
Awesome.
Check.
Ranger, ready. Thermal optics are go. Directional system is go. Gunner is ready.
Okay, driver, once you're ready, take us out on the blue.
Copy that, we're good to roll out?
Good to roll.
Got
1,
that.
2, rolling.
Saber 2 rolling.
Copies.
Remember to set your view settings back up again.
Commander, we do not have ammunition loaded at this time. What would you like loaded?
Sabo.
Armor-piercing sail round. Loading. Up.
So, Eversman, if you see that we're going to be doing something stupid, you make your best call to stop us from ruining a tank.
Commander, what direction should the enemy be at this time?
Wait. Roughly bearing 279-ish.
Copy that. Scanning that direction unless you want something else.
No, that sounds perfect.
Johnson, can you still hear me?
Affirm.
Just wanted to make sure that terrain wasn't messing up our comms out.
5x5.
Scanning with thermal optics.
Gunner, keep your eyes front west.
Copy that. West. Commander, be advised thermal contact. Stand by for ID.
This tank is drift happy, just so you know.
Commander, be advised. Possible hostile at 277 behind foliage.
1, 2, possible contact.
Commander, confirm. Enemy tank. 276. Request permission to fire.
Fire and move, fire and move. Enemy spotted, 277.
Copy that. Foliage is blocking.
Range to target.
Close.
Be advised.
Behind the swamp.
Enemy tank is behind the swamp west of our position. They came the same side we did.
Watch the water.
Saber 1 copies are moving into flank now.
Close.
Just try to stay alive.
288.
So the driver deploys your smoke, so just a heads up.
One
Commander,
blue,
remember, it's
blue
gun
circle on
orientation.
map is enemy position. Blue circle on map, enemy position. Halt, halt, halt. They lost us. Keep your turret down a bit.
Copy. Can't aim. We're moving fast
as we can. Driver ahead, full.
Tracks down, left tracks down.
Reverse us if you can.
You can't, we're down, we're down. Driver, get out and repair the track.
Enemy within 100 meters or less.
Copy, we're almost there, just hold on.
Push 100. Push 100.
Jeez.
He came right up on our ass.
You get some hits on him?
I couldn't tell. We were like right up next to him. I don't know why you guys decided to dismount like that.
Because we were tracked, we couldn't move. The closest thing we could do is try and fish.
Oh.
Yeah, I did say we were tracked, so I was repairing the
I heard you. I was out trying to unload the track.
I knew we were tracked.
You don't need to unload
we
it.
Could.
Yeah, you do.
Not with.
Yeah, you
not
have
with,
to.
Not with the
unload it.
version we're playing right now. It's got the basic repair. You just ace over the repair icon and repair.
That being aside, what we should have done was, I know the track was out, but we probably could have reversed it just enough to get the gun down to where we could have aimed and looked.
No, once one track's out, you can't move.
Yeah,
Best you can maybe do is spin, but that's it.
Yeah, all it was doing was spinning us in a circle when I tried to reverse or go forward.
I don't like how we can't. There we go.
I want to check something. This isn't damaged, but... But yeah, I had the same repair as Tech 2. Same repair system as Tech 2 is what I had when I was when I got out.
So our guys are just north of the swamp.
We probably shouldn't have ran in like that. Once we saw that they were getting closer, we should have backed off. Because the only thing that done was confuse the fuck out of all the above.
Yeah. That tank is squirrely as shit, by the way. It is drift happy as a son of a bitch.
I've heard of the Tokyo drift, never heard of the Moscow drift.
Take it easy, chill. Thanks for stopping by.
One, this is two.
Go for one.
What's your status out there?
We're chasing him down now. We only got a glimpse of him, and but we're trying to chase him down. I think they're on the shore.
Copy that. Two is down and out, by the way.
We saw the wreckage. Oh.
Southwest.
This is why I'm a gunner, not a TC.
Like I said, I'll talk to Baron afterwards about that. I don't understand why he's doing it.
Well, because it's an official op, the official tankers should be taking a leadership role.
I don't think this is an official thing.
Yeah, it is.
Tank, TvT, MCC.
Well, it's an official MCC. It's not a public FC or MCC. So I feel like I got slightly screwed over because
Hey,
I'm in the
Corporal, you
middle
there?
of college right now and haven't been playing at all.
All right,
And
I got 2
broke
other
down and said I
SPs
would
going on
come
in the
for
other
this.
servers, so you got
Under
10
the
minutes.
guise that I'd be in Theron's tank with Wilson driving and me gunning because we're like a super team.
Scheduled.
I know they're not scheduled. We got one going on with the warrant officers, and the others are doing some mod checking, some
Who's that over there, Eversman?
Can't boot.
That's Phoenix.
What's Phoenix going on about?
All right, well that's depressing.
I know it, and I do feel horrible, but
Phoenix, what's wrong?
so yeah, you got about 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes.
Hey, Theron.
Other people need the server, so we're being booted off in 10 minutes.
They can't force this thing to end because if this is, well, it is an MCC.
What is with my settings?
How the hell did y'all get up there?
I'm pretty sure Eversman used me to climb up, and then I used you to climb up.
Hi.
Pretty much, yeah.
Should be over soon.
Who's winning, Theron?
Right now?
Yeah, who's most likely to win in your opinion?
At the moment, York.
York.
Oh yeah, and Theron, the Russian tanks have a way bigger advantage with their optics for a TC.
Yeah, but like I said, they're also at a disadvantage with their handling.
There should be no optics for the TC.
No, like just zoom capability.
There's no zoom.
Well, in the American tank there isn't, in the Russian there is.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be the minimum for both, but the Russian one has a better optic.
And the M1's like 4 times in the
And the American one
Russian
has
is
that
6.
giant 50 cal in the way.
Yeah.
Blocking the left side of the vision.
Baron, can you hear me?
Just turn your volume up on it. The scroll wheel.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I've already done that.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Who's trying to boot y'all off?
Phoenix, who I think is in Sergeant Novak's SP.
I am gonna look and see what training servers are available. If one is not being used,
Already looked. Anyway, round just ended.
Who won?
Miller
I hit you guys twice.
All right.
Yeah, but they were a little high. I think if they had a loader, they would have killed them, but they were a little high.
boy.
Congrats to Miller.
So what's
All
this
right.
about getting kicked off?
All right, so apparently there's one SP scheduled at this time, and 2 other people are doing makeups, so all 3 servers are about to be in use.
So
And
why don't they use the same server?
Great question.
Who are the people?
Phoenix, who's in Sergeant Novak's section.
Let me check the other servers. If they're what server? Stay on
there
training
is-
1 for now. I'll talk to them.
There is servers in use, but it looks like it could be possibly. Was it just people doing MCCs?
According to Phoenix, they're makeup SPs.
Hold
But they're
on.
not scheduled, right?
They're not scheduled.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, let
I
Rackler
gotta-
deal with it.
I gotta go and eat.
Okay.
But
Well, I think
I'm happy I got my boy Storm back. Was it the
think-
first tank or the second tank?
Tell me
we
that was.
were the second one.
Yeah! Yeah!
I don't know why you guys weren't together. I totally thought I was that. Well, now I know Johnson was the decoy tank. I thought he was the decoy
Nah,
tank.
he wasn't
You were
a
gonna slime
decoy.
me.
Johnson said he was pretty confident firing on the move, and Ratcliffe also said that he hit you a bunch of times in the last round. So I was like, all right, the bottom path looks like it's pretty run and gun. So if you want to take that one, that's fine.
Yeah,
And
we
then
weren't
took-
expecting
we
you to
took
take the
northern
same
route.
line as we did.
Yeah, we took
It had
the
good
northern
cover.
route.
It was great cover down there.
The north side was actually great for cover. We saw you guys, but we lost you after you left the marsh or the
You
swamp.
guys drove right past us.
We didn't see you. Were we? What direction was the turret facing?
We were closer to your spawn, and we were in like definitely we were hull down.
Who was your
and you guys
gunner?
drove right by us, like turret facing
Who was your
forwards and
gunner?
everything.
York?
My gunner was York.
Damn, you missed some easy shots, bro. I expected us to die like 7 shots before.
I kept
Right.
I kept hitting the laser
All right, whole
button.
comms. Whole comms. For now, this is going to be our stopping point, but thank you everybody for coming to test this out. We're going to do like a mini AAR just so I can get your feedback, and then I'll talk to Mararu about any updates to the map that we could make to improve it for next time. But again, I really appreciate everybody coming out. We were just 1 round short. But good job to everybody. I think we made it work, even though we had an odd number of tanks. So good teamwork, everybody. And we'll start from the bottom of the channel and go to the top. But I would appreciate your feedback on the map and any improvements we can make and how to make it more fun. So, Brom, we'll start with you.
Had fun. Let's do it again sometime. That's all.
All right, awesome. Thanks for coming. Wilson, go ahead.
Yeah, I like the choice of the areas for the maps. They seem really good for this type of battle. If what I was hearing as far as feedback from the TCs, commander seat's kind of useless. So I don't know if anything can be done about that at all. Probably not. But yeah, other than that, no, it was pretty good. Warning on the edge of the map would be cool, if possible. I've played on a lot of like DayZ and Overpoch servers where they do give you warnings, or you'll start to lose health or something when you go outside the boundary. So I don't know if something like that can be done. But other than that, no, it was cool.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for coming. Really appreciate it. Everson?
Nah, everything was fine. Russian tanks handling sucks ass. It's a drift happy piece of shit. But other than that, it was good.
Okay. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate it. Hope you had fun. York?
Man, my heart was pounding every time we got close to them, and we were just watching them go by. It was like,
Mr.
wow.
Farron,
Yeah.
how long do you think it'll take for this thing to wrap up?
We're wrapping it up right now.
All right, all is well.
Okay.
So every time the tank came by, man, my heart was just going. I'm like, oh my god! But the problem is I kept laser ranging, so every time they'd move, it fucked my shot up. But oh my god, that was fun. I had a lot of blast. Oh, and the link in the channel is Storm.
Oh, we should have been recording that last
I did record it.
Oh, nice.
You should have seen it from our perspective.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, I'm almost 100% sure they're in this area.
We were there.
Dude, I even turned out. I was turned out on top of the tank. Like I was like, I know they're here. Where are they? And
It
apparently
was
we drove
basically
past
the
you guys.
Tiger and the Sherman and Fury circling each other.
Yeah.
Dude, it was
All right.
was pretty beastly. It was pretty fun.
Pretty awesome. All right, Storm, you're up. Go ahead.
So yeah, the optics in the M1 or the Saber unit, the M2, kind of suck because you can only zoom in once, or you have the default zoom, and then if you press the space key, it zooms out, and you can actually just look through the hole in like the TC port or copula. So it was even less useful if you zoomed in, whereas the Russian tank, you could actually zoom in, I think, once, and it provided way better optics. So TCing for the Russian tank was actually a lot better than for the American one.
Gunning was a little worse.
I thought gunning was pretty fun. No tank took 6 shots to destroy, so that was also cool. Props to Fromm and who was my driver, McGahey. Very, very responsive. They did very well. I'm really glad they were in the tank. Also served as a little bit of a learning experience. It's all very fun. Running around, literally full speed, trying to get away while York's tank was chasing us, and firing back on the move. So I really enjoyed it, and I really hope we get to see more of this in the future. Other than that, I think the map just north of the Salt Flats is a little one-sided, where the terrain kind of favors the Russian side a little bit. But other than that, I thought it was great all around, and I hope we do it again soon.
Corporal Farron, I'm having to step away, or I'm going to join them with their SP, so if it's okay with you, if I could just go ahead and do mine real quick.
Yeah, no problem. Go ahead.
First off, I went and talked with Sergeant Novak, and the reason why they can't share a server is because because of problems with Zeus. Now, with that being out of the way, I actually had, good, decent fun with this. MCCs are really hit or miss, but I had a half decent time. The only issue I think I really had was our tactics probably could have been more refined when we were on Red 4. That, and another thing, I'm not sure what was the deal with, was it the slotting issues earlier? But Johnson is 19K, correct?
Alright guys, with that, I am going to actually close it off here. You guys have a good night. If yeah, I'm tired, obviously. Y'all have a good night.